Okay, so the first thing I'll show you is how the flywheel works and how it assembles together. I will tighten the bolts afterwards. I'm just going to show you how it all goes together. As you know, the flywheel goes in the middle of the engine, the main engine compartment between here and here. The two flywheels are connected. This is the timing side, the timing side where the oil is actually pumped through this hole. It goes through here and comes out from this hole here, and the pin that connects this flywheel, if you look at it from the other side, there's a hole here. That hole matches in here, and there's a hole right here. I don't know if you can see it, and the oil comes out from here, connects through this, and it's fed in here. So what we're going to do first is match up that hole with this hole. First, let's put a washer. If you blow on it, you can feel the air coming out from the center here. It's right on top. Goes in pretty good. On the other side, you bolt it down. We'll tighten it afterwards. Take the other flywheel, but before that, obviously, to connect the connecting rod. Put the other washer and connect the other side. There we go. Bolt it on the other side. Now once we tighten this whole thing, then it'll be fine. There's two small screws which go right into here, and on the other side right in here to keep the bolts tight. This obviously, once it's nice and tight, we do have one more bearing. This is the clutch side. So let's turn this around. That's where the clutch goes in. Let's put the bearing on first. Let's slide it on. There's one bearing in here already. In here you can see this one. That's actually a bearing like this one. This is a new one. So let's put the bearing on. Put a spacer. Actually the washer and a spacer. That goes right there. So that comes out from here where the clutch is. On the other side, the other end of the engine comes in, but before that, remember this bearing with the plastic and the rods. I just put all the bearings in here. That goes in here, which goes on top here. Again, that goes on top, which is in here. goes in here. And that assembles neatly in place. Well, we just saw how we put the engine together, and it looked like this. Oil shaft, clutch side, but we had a problem. This would not rotate. So what we did was open the engine up, back again, and let me show you what happened. As you can see, this little scratch up here, what happened was the flywheel bolt was touching this and scraping along here. So we're going to put it back together again, and I'll just show you how. The flywheel, as you can see, I have tightened the bolts up this time, and if you roll this, it should roll as one. That means these two have to be aligned in one line, these two. If they are not aligned, you will not get these two in line. Anyway, so this is the oil side and this is the clutch side. As you can see, I put the bearing, the plastic bearing with the roller bearings in it, already in here. And on the other side, I have the spacer and the bearing. I had put this washer on this side, and that was causing this to move towards this end here and scrape. So this time, I think we're doing it the right way. I'm going to put this washer on this side, basically in here. And before we go forward, I did mention to you about the oil that is pumped from here through this shaft up the pin and into here, and you can verify that by blowing air through here and feel it coming out from here. Once we reopened it again, I went ahead and I scraped the old packing from both sides using a little sander. And blowing off all the air. To assemble it, let's put this side in first. Then we'll put the other side in. Now again, this thing rotates. As you can see, the piston, when it goes up and down. Put the other side in. And voila, you have the assembled engine. And you can test this by rotating it. Good. Now I can put the bolts in and tighten it.